I'm Xavier Watts, former University of Notre Dame safety, projected 2025 draft pick. Yeah, I mean, nothing's just going to be handed to you. You truly have to put in the work for what you want. I was put in a bad situation and I ended up turning into something good because I put my head down and worked. And, I leaned on my support system. I trusted my coaches, I trusted my family, and I leaned into, the messages they were telling me. And at the end of the day, I trusted myself. I had the utmost confidence and respect for myself to go out there and made sure I was going to give it my all no matter what.
Pass is picked. Xavier Watts. Watts running down the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Xavier Watts.
Xavier Watts, grateful to have you here. Your journey has truly been all about resilience from when you were a young man. Your father went through a tragic incident. Your mom had to be kind of that guiding light for you to keep you on that straight and narrow path. How did this upbringing impact your approach towards adversity and how you deal with adversity?
Yeah, like you said, my dad, he went through a tragic event when I was really young. As a kid, when he was going through what he had gone through, my mom kind of, had to step up for a little bit, take care of me, make sure I was good. And, when my dad got back to, doing better, he was still, there for me to help me and make sure I was raised right and take care of me. So kind of that adversity I had gone through, it just kind of showed me that, no matter what, both of my parents were able to go through the type of events they went through and still step up and take care of me as a kid and make sure I was good.
As an athlete, as an individual, you've had to encounter doubters, people who were doubting you. You've had setbacks, right? There's all this noise outside of not only the Notre Dame program, but the Notre Dame defense. Can you guys step up to the challenge? What's the hardest road you've traveled individually, and how did you come out on the other end stronger?
Yeah, individually, it's definitely, my position switches. So I came into school as a wide receiver. I redshirted my freshman year. After my freshman year, I got asked to switch to linebacker, and I was like, sure. I mean, obviously, some guys had gone down. I wanted to help out with the team. And then again, some guys had gone down again at safety, so I switched over to safety for a little bit. Then some more guys had gone down at receiver, and I switched over to receiver again.
Isn't that deflating?
A little bit, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, like in the back of my head, it was kind of like, all right, what am I doing wrong? Like, what's the deal here? Like, the coach is not believing me. Do they not think I can play anywhere? But at the same time, it was like, it's kind of a credit. It's like, all right, I'm an athlete. Like, I'm able to do all these different positions, and like, I was always confident in myself at the end of the day. Like, I knew whatever I was going out and do, I was going to give my best, and I was going to be able to ball out regardless. So,
was there one moment, X, when you were like, yeah, I'm him, I'm the guy, this is my time to shine?
I'd probably say fall camp of, 2023.
Not a lot of people have I'm him moments in fall camp.
It was definitely fall camp 2023. It was like our, little scrimmage before our blue and gold game. We have a scrimmage before that, so we're scrimmaging. I was out there balling. I remember one specific play. It was like a cover 3 look, and I'm coming down the buzz, and quarterback scrambling around, and I jumped like a hitch route, and then I caught the ball like down towards my foot, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna have a really good season after this play. So
in fall camp is crazy. The more we get to talk, the more I see you're built really to handle everything that's thrown at you. What's the biggest life lesson football has taught you about both resilience and perseverance?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just started as when I was a kid. I played so much sports growing up, and it's been, such a big part of my life. It's kind of just like engraved into who I am. Just being a competitor. Like, I played basketball, I played football, I played soccer, I played baseball, I done track. Like, I played every sport I truly really could, and it's just like the competitor in me, where when I'm out there in the football field, I'm just doing what I love, and just, I don't know, I just have a really good feel for the game of football because I've been playing it for so long.
Is that advice you would give to younger athletes today? Is to spread their wings and don't confine to just one sport?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like all kids should just try it out. Like, you don't want to just set yourself short and just play football growing up or just play basketball.
Yeah.
That's what I enjoyed about it so much, was being able to play different sports. You get different skill sets that you have to obtain as a player depending on the sport. And at the end of the day, you're getting bigger relationships. That's kind of what I'm big into, is relationships. Like, some of my best friends to this day are still from my AAU basketball team.
Wow.
Like, it's certain stuff like that where some of those things come in handy. So
And then, keeping on the same theme of advice, for people who face the adversity of on the field, going through position changes, what advice would you give them to thrive through that level of uncertainty?
yeah, I mean, nothing's just going to be handed to you. You truly have to put in the work for what you want. You know, I was put in a bad situation, and I ended up turning into something good because I put my head down and worked. And, you know, I leaned on my support system. I trusted my coaches, I trusted my family, and I leaned into, you know, the messages they were telling me. And at the end of the day, I trusted myself. I had the utmost confidence and respect for myself to go out there and made sure I was going to give it my all no matter what.